Hey y'all, welcome back. It's Joe Stizzy here with Master Detective Archives Rain Code Plus. I have to really think about that. Hopefully I'll be so practiced at it it'll just be second nature here. And I won't need to have the box right next to me. Which I don't know, I don't have now, but I can faintly see it on my shelf there. But we're back here where every great investigation starts in the bathroom with our annoying purple ghost ally who apparently stole our memories, or we agreed to have our memories stolen to be able to talk to him or her. I don't know. Sounds like a girl talking, but it depends on. Yeah, it's like it depends on if it was a girl or a guy when he died. Determine which is which, but anyway, that's a mystery for another day. For now, I'm going to take a look here in the folder.
If you're that lost, why not check your notes?
Case files. In case files, you can see an outline of the ongoing case and what to do next. After a case is solved, you can review the summary. Okay. Massacre on the Amaterasu Express. Okay, that's kind of a spoiler, although that was the title of this chapter, so I guess not. That's probably, yeah, that's all just info.
Use whatever you gotta to get the job done.
Profiles. And profiles, information about the characters can be viewed. Pick a person to switch to the information screen.
Brain.
Personal info is shown on the character information screen. New and updated info will be marked with the corresponding markers. Oh, don't even have profiles for the other ones? Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay. Well, we just met them, so already should know remember still quite a bit about them. In Glossary, you can review in-game terminology, names of places, and events that have happened.
See.
Also, you can check my tutorials out over and over again. Okay, well. That'd be a nice little handy-dandy reference to use in case I forget some stuff.
You good?
There's no... Oh, I actually got points for that. Guess I could be inspecting more things just to get more points. Interesting, so he can see the ghost in the mirror.
This place.
Well,
Okay. So apparently it's been 2 hours since we've passed out in the bathroom.
it's me. Oh, Miss Dearful.
What? Weren't you watching over me the whole time?
I can't be separated from you. That should be obvious since I'm haunting you. All I saw was your dumb sleeping face in the restroom. I've no clue what happened outside.
No way to talk to your master.
What happened here?
Hey, look! There's smoke coming in through the cracks of the door!
Right. Is there a fire?
Fire? So, it's burning? Now I'm getting excited!
Excited? We have to do something.
Luckily, there's a handy-dandy fire extinguisher right here that we can't interact with.
What's going on? Zilch! Zilch, please wake up! Zilch! There's too much smoke.
Well, he's
I
dead.
gotta help.
Master, look!
All right.
Gotta tough it out, Yuma. Okay, you don't need to cough. You're a ghost.
Hey,
Whoa.
Okay, wasn't... The fire just started. It hadn't been going on that long. It shouldn't have... It shouldn't have totally engulfed him. Oh, okay, well...
Why?
He is Megadad.
Why did this happen?
There's no time to rest. If you're a detective, you know what to do.
Huh?
Put on your detective...
The body.
Put on your detective hat,
You need
your
to
glasses,
confirm if someone is
your pipe.
really dead
Hey, that's my
by checking
pipe.
the body.
Me? Maybe I should ask for help.
Why would a detective run from a corpse?
I don't know that I'm a detective.
Maybe he's hemophobic.
Hard one. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked for help from yours truly.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I'll explain another time. But since you've forgotten, I'll be your mentor and train you to be a proper detective. So get to it.
I'm really doing this.
Of course, the mystery is practically solved when a detective is first on the scene.
Even his little ghost antennas point. Ghost horns?
Time to investigate.
Poor Zilch. You know, playing Danganronpa, it should teach me not to get attached to these characters.
It's completely charred. No movement. No breathing either. I can't feel a pulse. The smell of burnt flesh is too much for me. A knife is still lodged in the chest. This is the only knife wound. I don't see any other injuries.
Well, how's our corpse doing?
Still dead.
Dead, without a doubt.
Thought so. Kinda charred after all. You really didn't even need to check.
Then why'd you keep telling me to?
Don't be so glum. You had to check the corpse in any case.
It's not that. I mean, if I'd noticed sooner.
You think you could have saved a life? Forget about it. If you're so worried, try CPR. Though, you'll be tasting soot doing that to such a charred corpse. What's dead is dead. Never let that get you down.
Right. I have to tell the others about this.
I guess
I smell case.
I shouldn't be surprised that a ghost would have such gallows humor. Oh, could this happen, Zilch? You don't have the time to act shocked. Don't you have to let the others know? Right, we better hurry.
This is...
The fire extinguisher I used is on the floor. Looks like it's mostly empty now.
Master?
You opened the lock and put out the fire. That was some quick thinking, Master. And now you can check out the corpse up close and personal. Yeah, well, we've already done that. You twisted little ghost. It's the IED from the infirmary. Using this on Zilch now probably won't help. You want to use it on that human charcoal? If he did come back to life, he wouldn't be happy about it. Yeah, no, he'd probably be telling you to stick it with the knife again.
This
is medical equipment from the infirmary. I don't know how to use it.
But
Even if you did know how to use it, there's no saving someone that crispy. The guy was charred black before you got into the room. No, he wasn't. He was not. You're lying. You're a liar. Why are you lying to me? I saw him. You could recognize him as Zilch. He had the knife in him, so maybe that's what killed him. I don't think there'd be anything to investigate here. It says main control A on the door. The door is locked and won't open.
yeah.
Is that really what you should be worried about right now? Hurry up and go look for the other master detectives. Shinigami's right. I better hurry. That's true. My inner RPG player got the better of me. Of course no one's here. Or are they? Don't be the hot chick. It's the hot chick.
Melanie?
kind of assholes going around starting fires?
No way. Is this a dream? This has to be a dream, right?
Maybe it's a nightmare.
Please, I want to wake up. I can't take this anymore.
You're so pitiful, you know that? You sure you're the guy who sold your soul to me?
Wait a minute, I thought it was my memories.
Who are you anyway? Friend or foe?
Your friend, of course. After all, you're my master. Isn't that nice? I'm your friend and I'll be haunting you till death do us part.
I don't get it! Why would I make a contract with the Death God? Wait, do they even really exist? Maybe this floating thing is just a figment of my imagination.
Shut your trap! You memoryless, courageless, brainless detective! This is a nightmare to you, then you gotta use all you got!
But what can I even do?
That's why I'll be your teacher and mentor. I'll make you a proper detective yet!
If this was a nightmare, I'd be naked and walking in slow motion.
Everything will be A-okay. First, check the scene of the crime like you did earlier. Now stand up. Come on!
Okay, there's got to be some benefits to having the ghost around. Because if Yuma was a master detective all along, he wouldn't really need to be told all this stuff. Hey, don't eat cookies at the crime scene.
It's Melanie, all right. She's completely burnt to a crisp, but I recognize what parts are left of her face. There's no pulse or breath. No doubt she's been dead for a while. There's a bottle of liquor nearby. Maybe that was used to start the fire.
You found two.
She said there was only coffee here.
You sure are reeling them in. Talk about beginner's luck.
There's nothing lucky about this at all!
So, what's the cause of death?
Huh? Oh, there aren't any obvious external wounds.
So she burned to death. The other one also got incinerated.
Such a cruel way to die. What's going on here?
It's amazing their screams didn't wake you up.
This is...
There are empty liquor bottles around. All of them apparently had high alcohol content. Could Melanie have been set on fire with this? Alcohol is the best way to cook the stench out of meat, after all.
A rich fragrance. How about a taste, master?
Shut up.
This is...
There are a bunch of liquor bottles on the shelf. Could they have been used to set Melanie on fire?
Yeah, that's right.
She was literally flambéed with some pricey looking liquor. Huh? Not a bad way to go. That's probably, from all accounts, being set on fire is a terrible way to go. No, that's not good.
What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on.
Ooh, it got dark outside. Looks like we're in a tunnel. Anyway, shouldn't you be hurrying? You should probably tell the other master detectives, yeah?
Right, that's right.
Assuming they're also not barbecue.
Hey! Is anyone there? We need help in the first two cars! Zange! Poochie! Apex! Anybody!
No response. I smell a tragedy. This is like the very picture of hell.
Oh, it's a massacre. The tragedy comes afterwards.
Another. I can't hold back from all this excitement.
We have to find the others right away!
I'm getting excited here. Come on.
Come on, Detective Wimp. What do you think you're going to do back in car 2? There's no one alive in there. You're supposed to go check car 3 now. Now you tell me how to detective.
Poochie.
Oh, not Poochie.
Oh, no way.
And that's number 3. It's a hat trick or a turkey, right? Miss Doubtful!
Pick one, hockey or bowling.
End up like this, then you better be more prudent.
Huh?
The train hasn't gotten to the destination yet, and you can't get off halfway. Which means whoever killed these guys is still in the train, right?
The killer? But who would do such a thing?
You'll find out if you investigate. You better nail it, Master. Regardless, you should leave the door open to be safe. Gotta make sure you don't get cornered.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless the killer comes in and then closes the door behind themselves.
It's Poochie's corpse. I can barely make out what's left of her face. She doesn't appear to have any external wounds. There's a blanket over her torso. Looks like she was burned when the blanket was set on fire.
Yep, it's a corpse.
If someone tried to set you on fire in your sleep, would you... Like, I feel like you would notice that even if you were sleeping. This big teddy bear might have been Poochie's personal belonging. You better be careful, Master. It might suddenly start going. It's just a teddy bear, as if something that strange could happen. That was a reference to Danganronpa and Monokuma. Trolley bag.
Is this Poochie's bag?
Maybe there's a weapon for self-defense inside. It'd be good for you to check it out.
I'm sorry, Poochie. I'm taking a look inside. There's a change of clothes and travel supplies. No weapons or other self-defense items.
It's a wash then. It was sitting there like a treasure chest, so I was hoping there'd be a rare metal inside.
Why is this happening? Even Poochie.
Master, let's move on if you're done here. There's no time to waste.
Right. Where's Zange? And Aphex too.
Maybe they're in on it together.
This is...
There's a set of cat ear headphones. Poochie must have had a lot of headphones. She never took off her headphones, even in front of people, right? How rude. Let's not speak ill of the dead. I'm sure she had her reasons. Well, yeah, it's because of her forte, right? Because it was overload for her. She would be hearing everything, especially if she could hear things 500 meters away. Yeah. What the? You didn't have a mustache before.
Whose bag is this? Oh, it's open. Is it okay for me to look inside?
You're a detective. Why even ask? Detectives search people's bags and cupboards all the time. Smashing pots to find what they want is part of the job.
That's too much. Notice. World Detective Organization, Human Resources. Dear Zilch Alexander, you are hereby dispatched to the Special Autonomous Region of Kanaiwa. Dispatch duration, indefinite. Use the enclosed ticket to board the Amaterasu Express to Kanaiwa. Rendezvous with the Master Detectives on site. Upon arrival, proceed to the Nocturnal Detective Agency, World Detective Organization, Kanai Ward Branch. There, you will receive further instructions. Go forth, proud detectives. Eliminate all mysteries from this world. This is a letter for Zilch, so this must be his bag. The only things inside are work documents, nothing else of note.
Aw, that's no fun.
Did none of these detectives carry guns? He's got a scarf. Huh. You think he'd been opposed to that, being such an animal lover.
This is...
It's Zilch's clothing brush. There's some fur stuck in the bristles. Maybe he was a clean freak. Not that it matters now that he's burnt to a crisp. Zilch.
This is...
It's a glasses case with an animal print on it. There's nothing inside. This probably belongs to Zilch.
Right.
He was the only one on the train wearing glasses after all. Yes, that checks out.
This isn't a passenger room. The sign says backup control room.
Wow. It looks like a secret base. Don't you want to destroy these whenever you see them?
Honestly, yeah, kind of.
No.
Maybe that would stop the train.
There's no one here. So I should go look for help somewhere else.
How about you check out that machine over there? Maybe it'll help you figure out what happened. It's okay, I won't break it.
Fine.
I can't.
Gonna hit this thing and it'll be good as new.
Okay, can Shinigami actually... Okay, no, she's not really tapping that key.
There's an intercom.
In an emergency, press this button and speak into the receiver.
Yeah. And now I'll report this to control headquarters and call for help. It won't connect. Why?
If it doesn't connect during an emergency, it's totally useless.
If this system was completely automated, a report should have been sent to control headquarters about the fire.
Maybe everyone in control headquarters is already dead, and you're the last living human in the world.
What a horrible thing to say.
If that was the case, I would kill myself. Not because I wouldn't want to handle being in a world by myself, which I probably couldn't, but being stuck with this ghost thing the rest of my life by myself, that would be too much to handle. This looks like some kind of control device. It might be dangerous, so I shouldn't touch it.
Right.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to press the wrong button and cause the train to derail. I'm not sure a button would accomplish that. Oh, it's I can control a cursor and look at different... What the map?
This is the train map. The shining part must be the train's current location. After we exit this long tunnel we just entered, we'll reach Kanai Ward in no time.
It's been a long trip, but I'm sure it's been a shorter one for a certain napping detective.
And for the murder detectives.
What's this machine? There appears to be instructions. Backup control system?
The control system...
So the control system
Okay.
manages the electricity. This
That
one's
went by
the
real
backup,
fast.
Not the main one.
Hey, what about the file over here? What does it say?
It looks like an explanation about autonomous driving. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train. But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously. Because of that, it can easily climb steep slopes.
I guess everything here relies on that control system. So, if you destroy the main and backup control systems, you can stop the train.
Right now the control system is functioning, so the train is still moving with no issues. The monitor displays an operation log, but there's no record that the train has stopped at all.
Yeah. Master, while you were sleeping like a log, I never sensed the train stopping either.
The doors won't open unless it stops, and the windows are all locked. No one can get on or off while it's en route. Huh?
What's wrong, Master?
I noticed the backup control system is operating.
Well, it's better that it's running. All the electricity is managed by the control system, after all. Anyway, Master, I'm bored of this place. Let's move on already.
Move on because you're bored?
Does that mean the main control system is non-operational? That's why the backup got turned on?
In the end, there weren't any survivors in this train car. You better go check the next one.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go to the next one!
It's a map of the train.
Let's mark where all the dead bodies are.
Is anyone there?
Watch out! There are other places to check out, you know.
There could be some important clues you're missing, so look carefully. Alright.
There's nothing here. I don't see luggage or anything else.
If each person gets their own room, then someone got nothing, right? It can't be. Yep, it's nothing.
I see tissues. That's not nothing. There are lots of tissues on the table. Maybe you can't turn down free samples when people hand them out? Oh yeah, so many reasons why someone would keep tissues next to the bed. What are you implying, Shinigami? I'm implying whoever stayed in this room is a massive pervert. This jacket belonged to. Looks like something Aphex would wear. Did you check the pockets? There's nothing inside. If we don't know who it belongs to, it doesn't make a very good clue. There are magazines scattered on the desk. Here's a pro wrestling magazine. What are the hot angles these days? I don't think it has anything to do with the case. Let's look somewhere else. Interesting. This could belong to either Zange or Aphex. Probably wasn't Melamie's room. Oh snap.
How did this happen?
More dead balls in a row! A rocket with loaded faces!
What? Do you think this is funny because you're a death god?
No. I think it's awesome! My heart's fluttering with joy! Each death takes the mystery even deeper. So mystical!
This is all wrong.
Hey, you made a pact with the ghost.
You awake? Guess not.
Sange. He's burnt to a crisp. I can just barely discern his face, though. I can't find any particular external wounds, just like the other corpses.
Take his laser eye
He's
patch.
also incinerated in a burning blanket, like Zilch in the first car and Poochie in the third one. All three of them were sleeping in bed and murdered by immolation? Oh, what's this? Zange's cell phone. Maybe his photography left something behind. No good. Just a video of me drinking coffee. It can't help me solve this mess.
Could someone have slipped something into his coffee to make him pass out?
That's 4 of them. Who could have done this? Wait! There are just 6 people on the train, including myself. And I found 4 bodies. Zilch, Melamie, Poochie, and Zange. The only one left is... Aphex?
Took you long enough. I knew from the very start. You still need work, Master. I'll be sure to train you well.
So Aphex is the culprit? He murdered the others in such a deranged way?
He's got a short fuse, so maybe it was a crime of passion. He probably lied about being a master detective.
No, he's a master detective for sure. I sensed him use his powers.
You sensed it?
But if he betrayed the WDO and became an Amaterasu Corporation spy, It's reasonable to conclude he kills the other master detectives to sabotage our efforts.
Anyway, time to boom kill that psycho! You were totally about to say that, right, Master?
You know it.
Not at all. If he finds me, I'm done for.
I'm actually surprised you haven't died yet. You look like you'd be the first to die.
I won't deny it. I probably got overlooked. I was supposed to be in the infirmary in the first car, but I passed out in the restroom, right? Maybe that's why the killer didn't find me.
How did Zilch get in, or the killer get into the infirmary?
Huh? What's up?
They needed a key for it,
I
right?
told you that while you were passed out, no one came to the restroom. But one time, the door did open, I think. By the time I noticed, the door closed again. I don't know who was there. Now that I think about it, could it have been that guy with the short fuse?
So he let me go? Why?
Maybe he thought you weren't even worth killing. You're an incompetent guy with amnesia. That wasn't a diss, just a fact.
I know.
Now that we know who the culprit is, we have to find him before the train
Punch, 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 punch,
arrives.
punch, 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 punch.
Find him and do what?
Catch him, of course. And it's all up to you, Master.
That's impossible!
It's fine. There's no time to waste.
Nothing's fine about it!
Give me super spooky ghost powers. Now to search his belongings.
This bag. There's nothing inside that matters.
Oh, well, that's no fun.
This is...
These might belong to Zange. They look well used, so they could be really old. Why don't you look inside the notebook? There might be something about the case. Seems to be records of past cases he handled, but there isn't any information about this current case. I see he was a fan of little cacti, too. Guess that's everything in this room.
Yo, check, check.
No, that's supposed to be Melamie's room.
This is...
There are women's clothes on the bed. I wonder if they belong to Melamie.
Yeah, that's right.
Those are some flashy threads. She definitely gets some looks in the city. But now she's all burned up. Guess she won't be wearing it anymore. Melamie, why does she have to die? It's a good question. We need to figure that
It's
out.
a woman's travel bag. There's a name here. Melanie Goldmine. Looks like makeup and travel supplies. Nothing noteworthy.
Hey, did you check to see if someone's hiding nearby?
Yeah.
Whoa, that is thunder.
You sure? What if he's hiding?
Like in real life.
Even a child couldn't hide in there.
You don't know that. You're up against a master detective, remember? What if there's a master detective who has the appearance of a child, but the mind of an adult?
Of course there isn't.
You sure about that? I think there's totally a detective like that out there.
There could be, but probably not on this train.
This is...
There's a pouch with cosmetics on the desk. This must belong to Melamie. Must never use it again.
Well,
You shouldn't apply makeup to fresh burns after all. You are a scoundrel, Shinigami. Well, we have found the bodies of 4 of our fellow detectives. And now it looks like Aphex might be the culprit. So I was planning on making this a little bit longer, but you probably heard, if you didn't hear, there is lightning going on right outside me, and I have had too many experiences in the past with losing electronics during a thunderstorm. So I am going to exit out of this. I was about to say throw caution to the wind, but that's the exact opposite of what I'd be doing. I am going to err on the side of caution this time and call it for this one. But that's alright. That'll just help build the mystery even more. Is it Aphex? Was there another passenger on the train? Not likely. It seems like Aphex and Poochie both confirmed that there was only 6 people, but who knows? Maybe they were lying. Maybe they were wrong. Maybe there is a tiny child master detective that can hide in little bags. Who knows? It's a mystery at this point, but for now, I'm going to call it for this one. And hope to see y'all next time as we get closer and closer to figure out what is going on here on the Amaterasu Express. So, look forward to that. And, okay, that's my cue. Alright, I'll see y'all. Take care.